Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Rimworld Alpha 10. Now I know it's been a little while since I've done any episodes on this, but I've decided it's time to get back into it, so let's go ahead and see what all is going on. One of our colonists needs treatment. I'm not sure exactly what happened last episode due to the fact that it's been a few weeks since I recorded any of this. So, well, these dead wild boars tend to tell me that, it was probably a wild boar attack where they had all gone crazy or something. It also looks like I'm putting up some solar generators. What am I using in research right now? Power 3, which is where I will be getting this guaranteed. My people need some food. Other than that, I need to start setting up defenses. But before I can really set up any defenses, I need more power because right now, well, actually our power is pretty good, so what I might go ahead and do is put up some more security. I'll put up another one of these right here. Like that. Put a little bit of security in front of it. Around it, I should say. There we go. That should partially keep that protected. I'll also go ahead and put some of this around this here. Just like that. Then we need to go in here to zone. Go ahead and delete some of this zone. Delete this part of it. There we go. That'll give us 2 weapons that we can use to defend our place. We need to let our people keep running around and getting a lot of this stuff done. This takes 50 steel bar and 50 glass. This is set for 225 of that and 50 of that, so that's all good. I was planning on making this into medical if I'm not mistaken, so let's go ahead and start setting all this for medical. There we go. That's our little medical area for people who need it. I don't remember who our best talker was. That's Vector. Alright, so go ahead and come trade with this person. I know that we lost our best cook last episode. We're going to go ahead and sell some of this stuff. Actually, a lot of it. If our people haven't put it on, then we'll probably end up just selling it. Let's see. This is all trash. This we can keep. This and this. That are no good. Other than that, this person is selling a lot of stuff that we will not need at all. So if we have another raid, they will prepare for a while, then attack. Is 2 people? Is that it? Yeah, just 2 people. Also, we do have a ton of stuff out here. So we may have to look into trying to clear some of this stuff out, because all of these red X's tend to be problematic for us. Also, I believe I have people hunting some things. I want to be very careful about that to make sure that nothing bad will happen to our people whenever they come out here to hunt. So we're going to have to watch that. In order to watch that, we're probably just going to make sure none of our people go running out there. We may even make a little, like, back entrance area to go in there. Yeah, I think I might need to. Let's go ahead and give them orders to mine out. We'll make the path too wide. We'll bring it across to here. And then take it down like this. And then go ahead and make our little exit there. As well as mine out this stuff here. And while we wait for that to happen, we're going to go cancel these, cancel all those. No, we don't want anyone hauling that either. Go What are you doing? You're making steel bars, you're cooking, you're smoothing the floor, you're hunting something. Let's make you not go hunting anything. You're smoothing the floor. Alright, so that's fine by me. We need somewhere to bury these dead bodies. We actually have somewhere, so it's just a matter of people going up there and actually burying them. So they're beginning their assault. What do these take? These take sand. Alright, so I didn't know that we could make sand, so let's go ahead and actually see where we make that at. It's got to be around here somewhere. That's research table. It's glass. It's food. It's probably right here. Make sand. Do until we have. We'll go with 20. 20 seems like a nice round number. Now we just need to remember. Boom. And you have a decent amount of range, so I want you to be right there. So this shall be the new 6. So actually, what do you have in the way of range? Your range is not all that great, so yes, you will stay there. Your range, not all that great either. Your range is pretty good, and what is your range? Your range is pretty good as well. So since you have about the same amount of range as that person, since you have some decent range, I'm going to move you over to there. We'll make that group 6. Now it's time to just watch these guys come in here to try and kill us and see what we can do about stopping them. Tradespeople are fleeing because they got into a fight. What? For what? There you go. So it looks like the tribespeople actually did all the work for us. Restrict these people down. Actually tell them to go hunt that. Who was it that had the BB you? Oh, it's an MP40. I'll go ahead and tell you to go equip that instead. There we go. We'll go ahead and let our people keep running. It looks like we don't have any enemies up here anymore, which is nice. We got visitors from somewhere, which is fine by me. We got someone coming out here to hunt this, which is this guy right here. Put a couple shots into it and it should die. Hopefully there's no crossfire. Alright, so he's actually just going to go somewhere and not try and fight at all. So let's go ahead and see what we can do with our guests. Our faction goodwill is currently -8. Go ahead and try and make that better. Just by doing this, so that we don't end up losing all of our friendship with this person. Frenchie. Don't know exactly who this is, but you know what, that's fine. I'll go ahead and try and make friends with them as well. I don't really want to have that many enemies right now, because having a lot of enemies this early in the game will actually hurt our chance of doing any kind of good. So we're going to go ahead and try and make friends, see what we can do about that, try and get these up and running. There's a lot that we're going to do. And again, I forgot to put a timer on this video. So this video is going to be a tad bit longer. Let me go ahead and start a timer. Come on. I need to start a timer, please. Come on. Come on. Eventually I'll have it. There we go. Alright, so it's now going for 20 minutes. You guys aren't going to be able to see this, but I don't know. After the camera like focuses on it, maybe. There we go. As you guys can see, we're going for approximately 20 minutes. This video will actually go over 20 minutes. I'm using a Ubisoft UBS camera, which means, or not UBS, but a Ubisoft USB camera, which means it's not that great, but you know what? It works for me. It seems to do fine. So we're going to go ahead and leave it as it is. Our people are going to keep trying to recruit those that we can. It looks like we are in the middle of growing season, but it looks like we have no seeds at all. I don't know why, but that is a problem for us. Go ahead and give them the orders to do this and see if we can't cut any plants down and get some seeds. Anything at all. No, I'm not finding anything, which is problematic. So what is our friendship with them now? It's at -1, so our goodwill went up by 7. That's pretty nice. I'm gonna leave this go. I'm gonna go ahead and give these guys a lot of jobs to do, which, yes, that will mean it takes a little while for them to get all this stuff done, but you know what? That is fine. We should have plenty of time to get this done. I'm planning on recording this episode and at least one more of this, as well as some other videos, because I know I've only been releasing StarMade because I got back into it really heavily, but I know that without some kind of other videos that we're going to end up losing some interest in it. So I'm gonna make some of these videos and that'll be that. I'm gonna make some of these, I'm gonna play some Dota 2, see if I can't get any Broodmother game wins, because I've been trying to play Broodmother some, but it turns out like each time I play, the enemy team picks a better push strat than me. I push too far into the enemy team, and then as soon as that happens, they end up pushing very, very hard back on us and take racks. So yeah, I'm working on trying to get that just right to where I know like when to stop and stuff like that, when to stop pushing, simply so I can get a win from that to show some people like that kind of gameplay. Because I don't mind playing Broodmother. I think she's an interesting hero, but that's all off topic. I'll talk about that later when I actually do a Broodmother game of some kind. Anyway, back to this for right now. I'm going to be telling them to go ahead and haul all this stuff down. We got a lot of stuff right here that our people have cut down and just have not managed to get around to hauling yet, which is fine. Does not bother me. Someone did not come strip this person, so I need them to go strip that person. I honestly need to get a couple more people working with us so that I can actually do more. But again, this mod pack makes it harder to do things. For example, it's going to take us a while to get power 3. Crafting 1 would give us ability to craft some cigars and cigarettes and grow cotton and double strand, crafting into useful cloth. Outdoor lighting we don't really need right now. Brewing we don't need really right now. It's a minor discovery. Cremation is a minor discovery. Mining, minor discovery. Basic fuses over 2 standard batteries discharge but will burn out if exceeded. Each one is enough to dissipate a lot of power in case a battery or something explodes. Agriculture, further advancements in agriculture give you colonists the ability to fertilize the soil, unlocks the composter, which allows you to create mulch from wood logs. That might be useful, but right now I would like to get power up and running, so we're going to leave it on power. There is this, further advancements, also unlocks conduit walls and powered doors. Security, attack those pesky enemies from afar. So that's probably the launchers of whatever, I forget the exact what they're called. Colonists to build chem lab, which can be used to create medkits and advanced prosthetic body parts. Power 3 and then quantum stockpiles will be something we research kind of towards the last. Make storage space 4 times as efficient. So, yeah. That'll be something I eventually get to. I mean, I could always go ahead and put some of this stuff in here. But right now, I want that to be like when our close to the end game stuff is, so that it all looks nice and neat. But as you can see, it's still up to date, so we don't need to worry about any of that. Yeah, hopefully you guys are all enjoying watching these videos. I mean, I'm having a good time making them, at the very least. I know I don't do a lot of editing or anything like that, but I haven't really found that I need to yet because, while I may stumble over my words and make slight mistakes, I've been playing games where it's not exactly story-driven, so I'm not that worried about it. Besides that, I can just go pause the video and resume it when I'm ready to. So yeah, that's something nice. Gonna let our people keep working, see what we can't get done. Hopefully someone goes and does more research. For this, we do need our glass, which our people are slowly working on. Cargo pods. What are we gonna find? A lot of meat. That's actually very, very helpful. No matter how far away that is, I can actually go tell people to, no, don't go consume it. I need someone to come haul it. You can come haul it. You can come haul this. You can come haul this part, and you come haul this one. Now, if I'm not mistaken, they should all pick up some more, which means that we should get most, if not all of it, in the first go, which is really nice. Alright, so yeah, they picked up, what, 75? And that's actually all of it being hauled right there, so that's really nice. What else is there? Well, there's this. I'm going to go ahead and mine this open so that we can see what's in there. Also, I forgot to look and see if there were any nice walls that might hold some kind of mysterious power or anything like that, so yeah, we're going to have to do a little bit of a careful examination and keep looking out for that. I don't recall if I saw anything like that or not. I don't think I did, but I could be completely wrong. Well, I'm not seeing any right now, so that's a good sign. We're gonna let our people sleep. Actually, there's some there's slate walls right here. I don't remember if there was anything like close to these, so I'm going to have someone come up here and deconstruct this. And actually, I don't want them to deconstruct that. I'll have them deconstruct this part because this looks like it's at least a corner. This may just be a wall that goes straight back, which, if it is, hey, you know what? This is free steel. Excuse me. Alright, so it's 80% lit. Alright, it's brightly lit all the way, which is nice. Alright, so it does seem that it's just a wall that goes straight back. So we're going to go ahead and just tell our people to deconstruct this stuff. Because that's free slate blocks, which I know I'm not going to use a lot of slate, but you know what? I'll use just enough to actually have some kind of use for it. Right now it's just a matter of, can I make someone come deconstruct a lot of this? Which is fine. Alright, so that looks like all of that. Not seeing any other kinds of walls, so we're going to grab someone who can come up here and do this mining for us as soon as I find out where it is. It's right here. Just to kind of open this up to see if there's anything interesting up there, because I'd like to explore most of the map now so that I don't have to later on when we're trying to keep our colony where we can defend it completely. Right now it's relatively early into the game, so we should be able to do a lot of exploring. I have Soda doing it, right? Yep, Soda is the one up here doing this. So there's nothing in there, so we can go ahead and just cancel this. It'd be useless to do any more work up there. I don't know exactly. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to end up having to make a lot of tunnels to get around everywhere. Otherwise, it's just going to be very annoying for us. Also, the outdoor lights, I will eventually research. I'm not worried about right now. But when I get them researched, we will see pretty much the way we see in here, we will see out here instead of having like all these weird shadows, which Right now, looking on my secondary monitor, I actually see very, very nicely. It doesn't seem that there's anything wrong with it or anything like that. Now, right now, I am covering up the research button and fast forward and stuff like that. But that should be fine. So, I mean, if you guys think I should move it, let me know. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and let this run. And I am just going to move this right up here because, you know what? Right up there, there's just empty space. So, yeah, that's where I'll put it. And that's where it'll stay. Looks like it's starting to get cold outside, so we're going to need to start warming stuff up. We're going to start losing food. I don't know why these wood planks are here. Why are these wood planks in here? Get those wood planks out of there. Thank you. But we're going to start losing food. Again, we don't have anything to put in here for whatever reason. I mean, I need to buy like a ton of seeds or something. We got a group of traders, which is very nice. That if they have seeds, we're going to buy as many of them as we can. Also, I don't know why they're not like hauling all this leather and stuff. Come on, get all this stuff hauled, please. I think there might be robots in this game. I'm not sure. If there are, then we're going to have a ton of the droids moving around. At least a couple of them doing hauling, some of them doing cleaning. But we're going to have a decent amount of them moving around for us because we are going to need it. Right now, we're struggling to keep our colony looking any decent amount clean. So, yeah, it'll make these guys kind of a little less happy about us. And it'll make them harder to recruit because if they're coming from somewhere nice into this place, it'll make it harder for them to recruit. As far as I know from this mod pack, finally we got some solar power going, and just as we get it going, it becomes nighttime. That is wonderful. But it's alright. I believe Vector was my best trader, so we're going to go ahead and have him come up here. Hopefully they have something that I can buy and use. Cloth parka. Our people don't seem to be using that. I don't know why, but they just don't seem to be using it. We can go ahead and sell them all the boar skin and stuff, because right now we're honestly not going to use it for anything. And it doesn't look like they're selling any kind of seeds, so we're just going to accept this, and that'll be that. Get us some silver. Tell someone to come prioritize hauling this silver. There we go. Everyone needs to go to sleep. Our power looks like it is still going down rather quickly. Not exactly sure what the best thing we can do about that is, but you know what? We will do what we can. Do what we can about that and hope we don't lose everything from it running down too far. This isn't blocked by anything, so that should hopefully speed up soon. These should actually start generating a good bit in the morning. So as long as we can make it through till morning. Alright, there we go. So we are losing 1,200. Right now, how brightly lit is this? It is just lit. It's not even brightly lit yet. Brightly lit. 100% brightly lit. So we lose about... Well, actually, we start gaining a lot during the day. We're going to gain at least 1,000 when the two of these are both up and running. We got people mining over here to start getting to where we can go through and kill this stuff here. The only problem with this is that'll be another way for enemies to come kill us, so yeah, that'll be something we have to defend. Just looking around over here, looking at my recording, making sure everything's fine. Yep, looks like everything is fine. This over here, I'm actually going to go ahead and turn this on so that that's not so cluttered up. We have 445 food right now and 12 meals, which is plenty. So we're just going to leave that where it is. I know this makes it easy, but at the same time, this takes up 150 power. So, I mean, if I do something about that, honestly, we can go ahead and switch both of these off for right now. I mean, I'll just turn them on whenever we need them. But for right now, we don't need them, so someone come out here and flip these real quick for me. There you go. Now these two people will be a little bit more tired throughout the day, but that's alright. We do have 2 extra rooms, so eventually we'll have more people. Well, we're about 4 minutes off the 20-minute mark, so I think we're going for about 3 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and call this one here. I will start recording again in just a few seconds. Hopefully you guys have all enjoyed this. If you did, let me know in the comments below or hit that like button. And it will actually help the channel out a lot. And if you want to, while you're over looking at the channel to see if there's other videos you might want to watch, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you want. That'll help out the channel. Show it to a friend. You know, whatever you guys want to do. The channel growing would just mean that we get a better community. Hopefully we get a good community going anyway. That we have a little bit more fun. Stuff like that. But that's all up to you guys and what you guys decide to do. Because without help of others, this channel is not going anywhere very much. But I'll do what I can. I'll keep the videos interesting as I can. But that's it for this episode. I will see all of you guys in the next one. So until then, bye-bye.